Child, not Candy Crush. Not Candy Crush. Not Candy Crush. Okay, they can hear me now. But let's see. All right, y'all. Sorry about this again. Lord have mercy. I have no clue what was going on with my audio, but if y'all are in the building, please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know that y'all up in the building. I have no clue what was going on with my audio. So I had to restart, pull out of that particular live. It's just too much. Just too much. Just too much. So welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Can y'all hear me okay? Please let me know that. Okay, perfect. I don't know what that was about. I have no clue what that was about. Um, but we're gonna wait a few more minutes for everybody to get back up in here. Get back up in here, get back up in here. And hold on one moment. Let me okay, I don't care about that. This is crazy, child. We're gonna let you be great early in the morning. What's going on, Jamie? What's going on, Miss Raven? Thank you. Welcome back. What's going on, Simply Elegant One? What's going on, Mia? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Y'all know I don't like this big old ugly StreamYard. Um, this is big old ugly StreamYard thing up here. I hate that. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. Just giving a few more minutes for people to tap on in here. Um, let me reshare this link. Hold on one second, guys. Y'all make sure you like the video as you come on up in the room. Make sure you like the video as you come on up in the room. And good morning, good morning, good morning. We're gonna let them mess up our day. We're gonna let them mess up our day. Y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Let's push this video back up in the algorithm. Please, please, please. That does help by pressing that like button. Okay. Um, and I clearly need to redo this post really quick and then we will get started. But I had to come with this. I had to. Okay, copy link. Let's go over here to my community wall and let's repost this link. And then we will get started. Edit, move link, and paste. There we go. Okay, I put the new link in there. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing good again. I apologize about the audio issues. I have no clue what was going on. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss B, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so in case if you guys did not know, so to answer Shirley's question, I did see here in the previous live, she asked me or asked if we had seen Tamika's um, new video that she just uploaded. I didn't see it because I think she just uploaded it this morning. Um, however, Escape made an appearance on, so it is Tigger on Tigger's show, okay, and his morning show. So Shamia is on there. They have a whole crew that is on their actual morning show, right? And so yesterday they interviewed Latasha, and today they interviewed Escape. And so for me, already, Tasha, you should have been like, hey, listen, I ain't been with the girls, but I'd rather do my interview with the girls. That's just what it should have been, period. But instead, I understand you out here trying to promote that gospel album, ain't nobody for the buy. So anyway, let's listen to this audio here from the morning show this morning. So give me just a second and we're gonna play this audio. Wrong. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all can hear this audio now, child. Y'all was having issues.
Escape is in the building.
We're gonna talk to them after.
No, Shamia from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, she was
B103.
Shamia, Portia friend, Shamia.
They cut you too.
Ronnie DeVoe's wife's name is Shamari.
Some sauce on it. Put some sauce on it.
What I'm trying to do is he rubs his face.
I'm gonna play you the clip. Y'all gonna respond to the clip, and then after y'all give y'all answers, I gonna say to all of y'all.
Okay, y'all.
And then we're gonna see what happens.
I try.
All right, he's good. You roll.
3, 2, 1. 8 o'clock morning motivation makes DJ technology.
Can y'all hear this? Okay.
Yes.
Big Ticket Morning Show.
Before I continue, I need a thumbs up to let me know y'all can hear it. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Somebody. It's 15 people in here so far. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go.
Hey, best friend.
Escape is here.
Yay.
Hey. Good morning.
Looking all festive and kind, right? All right, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Yesterday, Latasha stopped by, and we talked about a great deal of things that we've already discussed with you, but we asked her to leave you a message, something she wanted to leave for you, and we're going to play it for you, and then we want you to respond.
Yeah, because she actually said she would really like to have us sit down and get back on the same page. She hates that. She don't want y'all to, tarnish the legacy.
In case if y'all can hear, because I do know Shamia and Tigger is low, because Tamika was live on her phone and they were on the opposite side of the table on the other end. But anyway, they're basically saying that they interviewed Latasha, and Latasha left a message for the girls for Xscape, and she stated that she would like to have a sit down and clear the air. Girl, the lies you tell. But anyway, let's listen.
So here is the message.
That we actually sat down and said what was on our minds, that really spoke from our hearts, because we never did that. When I say never did that, everybody had their, we're going to talk to this. We never sat down. I didn't have somebody who kind of understood the business to kind of keep things intact. We just never had that. I was the
Tasha, I mean, the group will be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
so if you could sit down and talk to them and say anything to them, what would you even say? Like, what's the conversation?
When we talk about our legacy, and when we think about the fans, let's really keep that in mind and not get so caught up in self. I mean, I'm talking about me included. It's like when you think about how many people have talked about how we've gotten them through with the music, how a lot of people come to me and say, I was going to take my life. So this is deeper than just us having this on the surface, and we just got to get past it. At the end of the day, I think that we will.
Girl.
Tiny.
Well, I mean, I can say that we've had plenty of sit down.
Exactly.
That's tons of them. But most of the time when we sat down, she didn't really want to talk. She was like, I got to pray about it. Or, it was always something. So we could never really get to, the real issues, because she would always just cut it, like, I just don't have time for this, because I guess whatever her and Tamika was going through, she was saying, we haven't talked.
Girl, so you get mad, right? You're not gonna come to work because you mad. You're not gonna come to work because you mad.
No, you're not messing up.
It doesn't matter about, you have family problems. That's just an excuse. Right. You know what I mean? That's an excuse. You're not gonna stop working because of that unless you got other intentions.
I mean, you pretty much seen on the show when we was trying to talk, and she was like, I'm ready to go, or I'm gonna pray about it. And that was.
She does have a gospel album coming out. And she relied on.
Wait. So Shamia say she got a gospel album coming out. Why the room chuckle? The whole room chuckles. Because we all know what this is going to be.
I think we spending a lot of time talking about Tasha, for real. Like at the end of the day, like Tiny said, every time we did try to have conversation, she never really wanted to talk. The only time she will talk is if her man is around. like she won't really communicate with us. It got to the point where she wouldn't even let the business people talk to her. Everybody got to go through her people or go through whatever. Like, so
You can't have a business and not communicate. Like, it doesn't make sense. We don't have the telephone number. Why you say it's about communication, but you change your number? And then my mom tells me, "Oh, I can't give you her number because she needs her piece." But we still have a business to run. You know what I mean? I can understand, right? She said she need her piece. I said, okay, whenever she's ready, then she can give me a
Our
call.
sisters, and we definitely had our arguments in the past. I will always have their numbers.
Yeah,
That
she
don't
changed
make
it
sense.
and won't give it to me.
So let me ask this question. As someone who has been hanging out with you around from record one,
okay.
it's disheartening to see this play out publicly in general. And I want to know from you two first as a group, if there is a way to fix it and what needs to happen, and then you, Tamika, y'all are related. You know what I'm saying? Like your sister, that's your blood. Is there a way to fix the relationship with your sister? But with Candy and Tanya, like, what is there something specifically that can be done to fix the relationship?
Me and her, we have probably the best relationship at the group.
What's going on, everybody that is coming in? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. I got to do one quick thing really quick, guys. This was a screen record. Hold on 1 second, and we'll get back into it. Let's see. Is this the right one? Okay, yeah, it is. Can y'all get those likes up? There's 27 people in here and 16 likes. Can we get those likes up, please? Please, please, please. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, fixed. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's going on, everybody that is coming in here? This interview was this morning, like maybe not even an hour ago.
You want to start a business.
Sorry. All right, here we go. So again, if you're just coming in, this is an interview that Xscape did with Tigger on his morning show. He does have a morning show down there in Atlanta. I guess it's in Atlanta. I don't know. I would assume so. But anyway, Latasha was interviewed yesterday, and they were interviewed today. And so this is their response to Tasha saying that they could work it out. If they put their differences aside, they could sit down, have a conversation, talk, and work it out. Girl, you full of it. But anyway, here we go.
You got the number yesterday.
We could always have a
Y'all are related. You know what I'm saying? Like your sister, that's your blood. Is there a way to fix the relationship with your sister? But with Candy and Tanya, like, what is there something specifically that can be done to fix the relationship?
Me and her, we have probably the best relationship at the group. So, I mean, yes.
I'm sure you got the number yesterday.
We could always have a sit down. We're always willing to sit down with her. It's not like we're like, oh, we won't sit and talk to you, Tasha. That's not the case. Her and Candy have always had this thing between them. And I think they could cordially work together. I know they'll never be on the same page and just be like lovey-dovey. I can't. I don't get that from them,
Right?
Because I thought they could, but they showed me different.
Yeah, I personally feel that the thing with me and Tasha, like I'm very much fine with us being cordial and handling business. I think the last thing that happened, which has not played out on the show yet, it really bothered me because I don't feel like I trust her and her man.
Girl, give us the tea, girl. What happened?
You'll see when it play out on the show. Like I feel like when it comes to business, I don't trust them. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me, like, to be able to say, oh, I want to do shows with you, because now I got to think every time we do a show with you, y'all have a side deal with the promoter or something like that. So it's just
Not a
like,
side deal.
I don't trust that.
Well,
But
and,
that's just
and,
my
and
opinion.
here's the thing, like he's her manager, so like even though we may have put a manager in place, he's still always, dealing with her stuff and speaking for her or whatnot. So I think that's what she's saying, that it just seems like it'll be a hard thing to pull back because no matter how we position the business, like he's always gonna be her go-to person. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know.
And involving himself in our business.
To me, she's your family.
Yeah, this is family. This is really hard for me, y'all.
I mean, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Before we started filming, I tried to sit down with her and talk to her. She don't want to talk. It's like, what do you do when you call and nobody? She didn't want to amend it. She already had an agenda before she did the show. For her to tell Tiny, "Oh, I'm gonna turn up on them." Like, who is them? Me and Candy, what you turning up on us for? Like, I haven't done anything. And that's the crazy part because I have put myself out there. You know what I mean? And y'all make me mess up my makeup.
Still cute though.
I'll be looking like a scarecrow when I finish. But it's hard. I'm constantly praying and, I'm just waiting for God to tell me what to do. But I'm still going to love my sister. I still pray for her. I even pray for her husband. Even after forgiving them, I still pray for them.
What's your mom say?
I'm jealous.
Wow.
I'm jealous.
Your mom says that you're jealous. Wow.
That's not cool.
It's hard.
Not only that, Jamie, she was actually crying.
It's hard.
I'm sorry, girl. That's not cool.
I mean, again, from the outside looking in, as everyone watches it develop on the show, people are going to form opinions, take sides, unfortunately.
Yeah, but as a mom, I'm supposed to be a mediator. I got 2 daughters now. If they grow up, I don't want them to be against each other. It's my job to mend the relationship and make it work. It's definitely not my job to make one daughter feel less than or inferior or of the other one. You get what I'm saying? So to tell one daughter that she's jealous of the other daughter, why? You come from the same.
I can't answer that from her mother's
You are both
standpoint.
great in your
Right.
own right. Like you're both amazing artists, great women, women of God. Like you shouldn't feel less than ever, and should never make anybody, even your mom, make you feel like that. And I'm sorry you haven't dealt with that. That's not good. And you have every right to be.
I don't
in
think
your
they should
feelings
hang
and
it up. I think if
emotional about it.
Latasha don't want to be in a group, just exit the group, stage left, and going about your business.
I don't see a way around it. You're saying to sit down is possible, but it ain't never going to be what it used to be.
Every time we had a conversation during the filming, it was an argument. We never had one conversation through the whole time where it was like peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, we can get far because she didn't.
And the big thing for us is just owning up to what we're doing, just being grown women. We are grown women. We're not puppets. We don't need nobody to speak for us. Our husbands, before we were married to any of our husbands, we were Xscape. So to not respect us as business women, and we got to talk to your husband who's done a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? To a lot of stuff that we've all forgiven for, and have to continue to deal with this. It's not fair to us. None of our husbands are involved. Our husbands got their own stuff.
Now I think, man, I need to talk to you again.
I'm sad that we're at the place that we're at. Again, having known, all of you 20 plus years, seen the evolution, the growth individually and as a collective. It just bothers me to see us at this point. I'm sure it bothers y'all to be at this point.
Yeah.
Not you. Really? You're over it?
I am over it because it's just like a constant, back and forth. It's never could be peaceful for too long. And then I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. I felt like it was even more drama because she knew that she had her solo project coming into the show. I felt like that's why she was giving us her behind the kiss. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, it was like history repeating itself, Like when she thinks she don't need us, then she be extra like, yeah, I don't want to talk about this, you know what I mean? But it's like, for what though? Like you can do your solo project or whatever you got going on and not give all this extra attitude you giving us right now. And we didn't even know coming into the show that she had this deal happening.
Oh.
We found out during the show, but what I'm saying is that the same way she did years ago when she got the solo deal and would start acting crazy with us, same way she's doing now. I that's just my personal opinion. Now it's like now she's saying, "Oh no, I want to be back." Blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, yeah, but when you first got that deal, you was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do any shows. Her people told us they'll let us know when she's available.
Ooh.
So it's just like, why do you?
By the way,
But
Tamika
not
is
even- not
shaking her
even
head
just
as
that.
Candy
Her
is
husband was
talking.
going to promoters saying last year, "Oh, Tasha's not available." I mean, you could try to get the other three, but it's no escape without Tasha because she's Beyonce of the group. Like several promoters have come back and told us this, trying to stop our paper. So she didn't want to do no shows last year because they had a point to prove. I don't know why, but to do that, this is who you want to manage you, the person who's dogging us out, saying we can't go on without her. But God had blessed us to get it together, and we've been doing shows with us three, and we've been killing it. We've been rocking it.
The truth is, the promoter that they fell out with, he actually decided to take a chance on the three of us because everybody was kind of scared after hearing, the backlash. They were, oh, it ain't no escape without Tasha. So
And Rocky told you the same thing.
Yeah, he did. He was like, I don't know how y'all think y'all gonna do it without Tasha, because what I'm saying, who's gonna be able to
You
replace
should let
Tasha?
Chip call him then.
But I mean,
baby, I know Kay would have gave him
You
a
start
word.
starting stuff.
and I mean, so shout out to the promoter that took a chance on us three, and then we were able to get ourselves together and really show people that we can do it with just us three. Y'all said we could.
I ain't baby. When I said y'all been doing it,
Thank
and
you.
you've been holding down the whole Scott family. Okay,
Right.
So-
You've been doing it for the whole family,
So
baby.
it'd be like,
Come on now.
and now it's to the point where I'm like, wait, who was the original part? Who did that belong to again? You had to run it back with your the verses. So I'm like, you singing your parts, I mean the same, like your sister parts too. It's like, oh yeah, you've been had that voice. So I mean I'm praising God for Jesus for letting us hear your voice in that way, because you weren't singing those parts, but now you're doing it. And I'm like, and you are killing them.
Killing it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem, and I'm going to pray that there is a possibility of reconciliation. But I don't know if it's going to be. I love all four of you. I want it to be what it was, but if it can't be, I wish you all your individual and collective success.
I think everything needs time, overall, because I mean, we done been through a lot of ups and downs and big arguments and whatever fallouts. So everything needs time. Right now, it's very, very sensitive.
Yeah, and that's the reality show. I mean, makes it like that. When you do a part 2 though, a season 2,
I wouldn't want to. I didn't want to do the first. This
Is there a movie?
I really don't want to do that either. I just feel like all of that, it makes more turmoil when we continuously keep bringing up rehashing stuff.
Well, I don't mind the movie. I just feel like the movie. I think the movie should be done. Honestly, more so a series if I could have it my way, because
that'd be
I feel
dope.
like
A series definitely be dope.
It's a continuation of what's going on with us. But
because our story is still being told.
Yes, but the only issue that I have is us telling the truth. Everybody being open and honest enough to say, okay, this happened, and we could tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because it actually is our story. I don't want us to have to sugarcoat it because maybe she don't want this out or she don't want this out. Like, we really want to be able to get the real, because the story is a hell of a story,
And we don't really say everything that we could say.
Yeah.
So if we did, then people's feelings would really be hurt.
Dang,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So you talking about doing
this
a
ain't
movie.
even all of it?
No.
It's just a
You
tip
would be
of the
shocked.
iceberg.
Well, we love you. Escape, make sure you're checking out the Queens of R&B on Bravo with SWV. What you got coming up?
Oh gosh, I'm shooting a movie right now.
Yay!
I got off set late last night. Had to come up here. Yeah, thank you. And of course, I got my seasons. Tamika Scott Southern Fuse.
I need some of them.
Yes, go to southernfuse.com, and I have my cookbook. Table set cooking with Tamika Scott.
Amen.
And I just directed my first video. Sunshine, y'all go to Sunshine. That's my husband's inspirational hip hop song.
Okay.
Y'all make sure
I
y'all
love
go.
it.
You follow my YouTube, The Real Tamika Scott. And I always give my intake on the shows, a heartfelt intake on the shows. And I just uploaded one season 2. So y'all go check that out on my YouTube.
I'm gonna start doing tiny takes.
Okay, so that was pretty much the interview or the part that
So
I was
Juicadora,
able to catch. Ooh, child, why did this happen to play? That I was able to catch. Okay, so let me say how I truly feel about this. This is the bottom line thing. Like at the end of the day, and we've been saying this over and over and over and over. I think that this is something that is opening up Tamika's eyes, and I do want Tamika to understand that sometimes you just gotta let family go, no matter what. But I also think that Tasha holding up the group by not leaving the group, if you're not happy, leave the group. That's just it. Leave the group, do your own solo project, focus on your solo project, but it feels like you are doing something on purpose at this particular point. You won't leave the group, but you're so unhappy. You don't want to sit down and have conversations with anyone. If you're literally that unhappy and you're focused on your solo career, leave the group. It's just that simple. I think if you permanently leave the group, that just leaves out a lot of things, a lot of issues, and a lot of problems. Because, again, and I want people to understand what I'm saying when I say this, it's not just Rocky. This is also Tasha's personality. Okay. This is her personality that we're dealing with. And then you bring Rocky on top of that, it doesn't make it any better. And I don't know if he's put that bug in her ear, but just lead a group, sis. We knew what you said on the radio station was an absolute lie. Here's another reason why I can't get with Latasha. So Latasha tried to make it seem as if Tamika's mind is not together, like she has some type of mental health issues going on. Sis, you bad. It's your fault. Get out of the group. Absolutely. If they've been doing shows with just the three of them and they're selling out on their shows, they are absolutely selling out on their shows. And even if they're not selling out on their shows, they still booked without her. So again, I'm just at a position like this. Why do you keep taking everyone else through the ringer with you and your husband? Get out the group. It's just that simple. Then, but when we get on Tamika and Tamika's situation with Tasha, she explained, and I think the screen recording may have cut off before I caught this. Hold on, let me see.
Always want to make me the problem in her life for whatever.
Okay, anyway, Candy was explaining her side of it, but then also Tasha made it a point to say that her mom said that she was jealous of Tasha. The mom said that Tamika was jealous of Tasha. She also said that she will not give her new phone number because she needs her peace right now. So again, it just all boils down to Tasha really shouldn't have done this show. Tasha should have got out of the group because everything that you're doing, it just looks bad. Because here they are trying to tell their side of the story, but all three of them, all three of their stories are matching up. So who is the common denominator at this particular point? It's Latasha Scott. Okay, Tasha, just get out the group. And listen, I don't know if she's contractually bound in the group or what may be going on, but again, I want her to leave the group. I can believe that he is absolutely a bully. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. I don't know if that remember just a few months ago where a lot of stuff was coming out when they were at the Soul Train Awards, how all of this stuff came out about Rocky. Not even speaking about the mistress, although we don't even know what the ending to that story is. However, at this particular point, Rocky is dangerous. Rocky is dangerous. His personality is dangerous, and Tasha's personality is dangerous because you can't seem to own nothing that you do wrong. I just don't get it. I think that they would take Tasha back. Well, I mean, that's fine. But at this particular point, what I'm saying is Tasha said in this interview with them that she's had conversations and she wants to have conversations and try to mend the issues. But are you doing that because of how you're depicted on the TV screen at this particular point? Because if you haven't had that energy just 2 weeks ago, you decided to text Tiny and tell Tiny to invite the girls to your listening party. Instead of you being woman enough to, even if you didn't want them to have their number, you could have sent them a DM on Instagram, a DM anywhere. Tasha is a problem. Tasha is a problem. And what I'm saying is if Tasha feels like she can't go on with this group, she don't want to go to these dates, get your tail out the group. It's just simple. Get your tail out the group. They having issues with promoters. They having issues, and when you have issues with promoters, promoters is like it's like your reputation. Like they all talk in the industry together. So if you got it bad with one, chances of other people trying to cop on what you're doing, yeah, they're gonna turn their nose up. Which is the reason why I say Tasha's gospel career ain't gonna go where she think it's gonna go. Sister's 47 years old, and you're deciding to do all of this right now. I can't deal with Tasha. I can't. I can't deal with Tasha. Let me see what y'all saying. Um, yeah, they probably will. I just think her personally, get out of the group. Right. If Tasha can't peacefully work alongside with the group members, she needs to leave. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Like, leave out of the group. What's up, Miss Banks? Um, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. She's doing damage control. I don't think she is sincere. Mm, well, we know she's not sincere asking to sit down with them and have a conversation. We know she's not sincere about that. Tasha is a liar yesterday, today, tomorrow, and probably forever at this point. Ooh, right. Rocky is the bug in her ears. There you go. There you go. But let me say this. Tasha's personality mixed with Rocky and his whatever he doing, it don't mix. It don't mix well. It don't mix well. It don't mix in business well. It don't. Now, I will go ahead and let y'all know she did sign to Motown Gospel. Hold on one second. I've been listening. They not even calling Tasha to come sing at a funeral. I keep telling y'all that. Um, so according to Vibe magazine, Latasha of Xscape, I say she's 47 years old. She's 49. Okay. Um, but she signed with Motown Gospel back in January. She signed with Motown Gospel back in January. Again, I don't see her album making it like that. I don't. It come out Good Friday. I don't see it. I saw, and I said this the other day. I follow a gospel engineer on Twitter, and it was so funny because, well, it wasn't funny, but he had said that he listened to Tasha's song and said that it seemed like it was unfinished, and it do seem like it's unfinished. But I've good morning, T Good, good morning. Hey Terry, I'm with Candy, so over it. Yeah, I mean at this point, girl, just a lot of this stuff is about her, and it shouldn't be. It absolutely shouldn't be. It absolutely shouldn't be damage control. How she not trying to cure anything. Recipe for disaster. Yeah, a mix of them is straight up a recipe for disaster. Straight up a recipe for disaster. People are either An asset or a liability. Cut the losses. Dead weight. Ooh, that's it. That's it. Right there. Tasha almost 50, still acting crazy. Yep. How sad is it almost to be almost 50 years old and not learn a thing? Yeah, but here's the thing, y'all. You're not gonna learn nothing when you got somebody like Rocky next to you. You're not gonna learn anything. What are you gonna learn? What are you gonna learn? Because this person is in your ear, been telling you how to rock, how to do certain things, and it's not it. That's not it. This man is dangerous to her in her career. This man has been her manager since the 90s. And if you're so here's the thing. This is the issue that I have too. Listen, you can like Candy, not like Candy, or whatever the case may be. But to continue to keep saying that Candy possibly blocked her album, I think is crazy to me when we've seen what her husband is capable of doing. And if her husband is truly the manager, her manager, why don't you ask the person that you were signed with at the time? I don't know if I got this particular piece, but Tiger, Tig, whatever his name is, he asked Tasha, had they spoken to Jermaine Dupri about that album not coming out? And Tasha's words were, no, we have not had a sit down conversation with Jermaine Dupri. That's who your energy needs to be for. But because it's another female that you're in the group with, that's just how you feel. Again, Candy stated that it sounds like to me, and without saying too much on Candy's end, it sounds like to me, even if Candy and Jermaine Dupri had some type of, love connection or whatever the case may be, if they was out here doing whatever they were doing, at that particular time, they were no longer talking. And it is possible. They were no longer talking. She was no longer affiliated. She also stated, if I was just in that good with Jermaine Dupri, he decided not to do her and Tiny's album. Then they had to go to she had to go to Columbia Records. So again, what she's letting us know and explaining to us makes total sense. Why, if Rocky is your manager, why is he not doing the work to figure out why your album didn't necessarily make it? So it's like, girl, listen, if you all would like to bless the channel, here's a couple ways you can do so. You can bless the channel free by liking the video. You can also bless the channel via Cash App at $ Chef Down Down 2 or via Venmo. Drop the $ and it's just Chef Down Down 2. Thank you all for the love and the blessings. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Have to drop off for work. Y'all have a good day. Oh, you too. You too. Thank you for joining us. Um, that mama is what's in her late 60 at least, and she's still messy. So yeah, that mama is something serious. I wonder what contract Latasha is under. I don't know, but she under something. Otherwise, she just leave the group, do something. Gosh. I've just never seen anyone go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about something that, I mean, literally, we grown at some point. The common denominator of all of the issues is Tasha, and that just is what it is. Tasha is compete a competition with herself, you versus you. Y'all speaking facts. I think it's clear at this point that talent or not, if you have a poor attitude and unsavory people around you, you will not be successful. Tasha has been able to hide for years because uh, we didn't have social media. Ooh, good point, really. Good point. Good morning, by the way. Good morning. Good morning. Candy always keeps it 100, regardless of who it is. Um, She doesn't want to get it right. She wants them to bow down to her. Tasha is jealous of Candy and Tiny's success. Ooh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, Miss Blue Devil Babe? How are you? Um, Even if Candy did block your album, that was years ago. If you was meant to take off, you would have done it by now. Ooh, that's a good point, Q. That's a good point because I feel that same way. This is my theory. Rocky wanted Candy first and couldn't get her. Candy introduced them, and Rocky decided Tasha was going to be his meal ticket. Mm. Since he can manipulate her, he screams Candy's name. Yeah, he do talk about Candy a lot. He do talk about Candy a lot, especially like 10 years ago when he would do interviews, and you can look them up on YouTube. Look at some of those old interviews that Rocky and Tasha did. Tasha couldn't speak. It was all Rocky. And when Rocky would speak, he would literally spew Candy's name. I mean, just candy, 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 and candy, 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 candy. What's your favorite candy, girl? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, Good morning, Ebony M. Listen, I don't care what y'all doing. Stop what y'all doing right now. Speak to Ebony M this morning. And we're gonna say congratulations to Ebony M. She had an interview with Dr. Francis yesterday. So congratulations to you on that. One thing about it, y'all know if you do something like that, it's big and I'ma celebrate you. So y'all celebrate Ebony M and congratulate her on her interview with Dr. Francis. And if you have not seen it, can one of the mods drop it in the comments so that you guys can go check it out? Please, please, please. Uh, yeah, because I'm over here like I ain't seen to have seen really in a long time, but it is good to see you, love. It is good to see you. It is good to see you. Good morning, Miss Major. Good morning. How are you this morning? How are you? Tasha is meant to sing with the group, but she won't accept it. It doesn't mean that she can't sing. It just means the solo thing may not be meant. Yeah, and look, I guess y'all can say it as much as y'all want to, but like I really feel like gospel music just doesn't need this. We we don't need it. I say we because that's pretty much all I listen to. Well, I ain't gonna say all I listen to. I listen to R&B and hip hop, but gospel is my go-to. And I just don't see Tasha's voice making it over what's already in gospel and the legends that are already in gospel. And the reason why I say that again is because you're 49 years old attempting. Okay, congratulations on your gospel album. But what are you gonna do after that? Is what I want to know. What are you gonna do? Like, what does Tasha's life look like after this gospel album is already out? Are you wanting to go back to Escape? And that's the reason you haven't technically left the group? Is because you want to see how this solo project is going to do first before you get back in the group? That's what I think it's gonna be. That's exactly what I think it's going to be. I think that she is going to again. Thank you so much, Raven, for the cash app. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I think. And listen, that's one of the reasons why I also believe that Tasha didn't tell the girls that she was meeting with Motown or anything of that sort. And my thing is this: Rocky pretended as if he told or as if he knew that she told the girls. Oh, I didn't know she didn't tell the girls. Yeah, because you told her not to tell them. Rocky, people got you pinpointed out. You and Tasha, y'all can quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Just stop. Um, yes, y'all saying good morning. See, I love the Don Dons because one thing about it, y'all speak to people, and I love that. Speak to folks. Speak to folks. Let's see. Yeah, I've had a lot going on with my grandma and kind of withdrew from socials. Listen, really, I totally understand that. Let me just go ahead and say we're gonna keep you lifted, okay? And I pray that everything goes well. I totally understand. Sometimes you gotta pull back. Sometimes you gotta pull back. I get it. I get it. But it is good to see you. It's good to see you. Latasha is angry that Tamika is finding her strength. Hmm. And see, that's the reason why I say Baby Girl 1981. That's one of the reasons why I say I think it was bound to happen at some point that something was going to happen publicly, but I think the whole money situation really is opening Tamika's eyes and able to see what's really going on. That's how I feel about that one. Let's see. OMG, thank you, Chef. You are the best. You are very, very welcome. You are very welcome. I was actually filming something else prior to you stating that you had the interview. So I kind of got in a little late. But I did go back and rewatch last night. And again, congratulations to you. You did a fantastic job. You're a great interviewer, by the way. You're a great interviewer. Yes, thank y'all for congratulating Miss Ebony M. I get weird vibes regarding contracts. You seen what happened with TLC. If Tasha could walk, it sounds like she would. But then again, Lord Carmen, like I just said, the reason why I don't think she's going to walk is because I think she really wants to see what this album is going to do, what her solo career is going to do first before she tries to leave the group. If it just happens to soar and grow beyond the clouds, then possibly she'll leave Escape. But if it doesn't, she ain't leave. It's just an open door for her to get right back in the door. Oh yes, come on with the congratulations. I'm here for it. Tasha is coming off as no one was supposed to do better than her. She acts like she is the face of the voice of Escape. She's a selfish woman. Ooh. Well, Jamie said one thing we're not about to do is play. Thank you. You're so welcome, Ebony M. You are so welcome. Okay, so here is her channel, Show Style and Spirit. Okay, this is the interview with Dr. Francis. You guys go check that out. I'm gonna pin it to the top really quick so you guys can um make sure that you subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe. We want to get her subscribers up there. Hold on one second. Um, oh, child, it look like I'm late in the comments. Hold on. Okay, I just pinned it to the top of the chat, so you guys can see it. Thank you, Simply Elegant One. Thank you so much. Lie problem with her sister, is that she is no longer lying for her to be loved and accepted by her, and the mother Tasha is breaking free, and they are mad that she sees them for who they are. You mean Tamika is breaking free? I got you, sis. But you're right. You are absolutely right. And then let me tell you something. That mama, look, I know don't nobody want nobody to talk about their mama. I get it. I get it. You don't want nobody talking about your mama. But when your mama do stuff like this in front of the camera, she opens herself up for the criticism at the end of the day. She opens herself up for criticism. If you're going to be in front of the camera, okay, then just take what we're giving you at this particular point. Because you literally said, and this is, I feel like this was the breaking point for me. When she whispered to Tasha and told Tasha that Tamika was jealous of her, yo, I was done. I was done. I was done. Because you guys know that I'm adopted, and I told you guys my biological mother is the same way. I have to be jealous, or I have to be envious of everybody else and all of this stuff. And that's not what that is. That's not what that is. And stop doing that to your children. Like, why would you do that to your children, especially your adult children at that? And it almost makes me wonder what is their relationship like with their father. So I did see, I think Jeremy pointed this out. Um, he pointed out that it seems as if Tamika has a better relationship with their father um, than Tasha, and it seems like Tasha's close to the mama. But again, at the end of the day, that doesn't excuse the fact that you're saying that your children are jealous of each other. They're you showing childish ways. But it almost makes me wonder how Miss Gloria was brought up. What your mama do? And see, that's another thing. We try to, it's like generational things that we don't never break. We don't break them. We don't break them. And I'm not gonna say necessarily that it's a curse. Well, I guess it is. But older people are set in their ways, and a lot of ways that they've actually been taught, they choose to teach their children, or they don't know any different. So I would like to know, what is her relationship like with her family. Good morning and congrats on your interview. Yes, thank y'all for the congrats. Oh, that's right. Celebrate our people. Yes, prayers up, prayers up. I am behind in the comment. Nola never speak to me. She just finds me in night court and never puts me in the mail. Lord Karma is funny. I understand. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes if that means stepping away, step away. I just subscribed. Let's run it up. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes. Really, I would definitely keep you and your family lifted up in prayer. Absolutely. Yes. Come on. Come on. Girl, I had to look at that again. Those that know, y'all know. Nothing against you, but I had to read that twice because I was like, wait, what? Those that know, they know. Um, oh, thank you, Chef Dr. Francis. He does. He absolutely does. I love to just listen to him talk. I do. Tamika has always helped and protected Tasha, including introducing her to Candy and Tiny, but Tasha acts like she's better than. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ebony M. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Another thing I'm annoyed by is that they tried to play God, put God into this situation. Didn't they learn God don't like ugly? And that's for real. That's for real. That's for real. It is for real. Yes, it is well deserved. Good morning to Feisty. It is well deserved. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, I am hoping more to come, honey. More to come. I support my folks. I support my folks when we're doing right. I support. So I'm here for you. The mother was stupid acting. Yeah, she was doing too much. She was doing too much. Same here, Ebony Elm. I'm sure there will be plenty more to come. Absolutely. But again, why is the mother in the middle of these women and both of their grown adults? Because that shows that the mother is part of the issue as well. So just imagine you got the mama, you got Rocky, and you got Tasha. Child, that's a lot. I know a toxic mother when I see one reminds me of mine. Listen, listen, listen. It's weird how people get mad that when people make their own minds up in who they are, it's based on what they showed you. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. I just hope that Tamika remains strong. On her IG this morning, she was saying how she feels bad that we're all dragging Tasha and her mom. You can tell she's been gaslit for years. Yeah, yeah, you can tell. You can tell. And this was one of the reasons. So I'll go ahead and just drop a little tea to y'all. So I had reached out um to uh Tamika's people, and one of the things that they wanted was for social media to calm down first. But I don't think social media is going to calm down even after the show airs or the show gets done airing. It's well, as of right now, it's not going to calm down. People going to be eating her up. They're going to be eating their mama up, and that's just the way it's going to be, unfortunately. Um, what's y'all cash app again, please and thank you. Um, Mine is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's Dollar Sign Chef Don Don 2. I don't know about everybody else's. Hopefully they can um put it up. Thank you so much for the cash app. I just received it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying to get my, I like to play my little claps when somebody donates to the channel. The father probably left because the mama's attitude and spirit, and that's what I was thinking too. Funny enough, my grandma did the favoritism thing with my mom and my aunt growing up, but they caught on and made a pact and not go against each other. Now she was a total different grandparent to me. Yeah, really. Wow. 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 I'm glad that they was able to pick up on it because otherwise you'll be in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Their father seemed cool. He was a former R&B singer. Mammy Gloria was all about the fake Christian stuff. You are funny, Raven. Lord, the mama has shown that she has more than likely pitted her daughters against each other all their lives. She's shown one more love than the other, yeah. But also, too, when you have to whisper to your daughter that your other daughter is jealous of her, like, yo, that to me is crazy. Sorry, Lord Karma, I'm driving. I'm not looking at the chat, just commenting quickly. Well, be careful, Nola, since you told us that you are now driving. You cannot comment until you get in the safe space. Thank you for telling us that. Thank you for telling us. Nola, I'm joking. Keep your eyes on the road. Thank you, Laura Karma. No, she didn't tell us she was driving, and that's why she was. What? uh, what is your? Listen, no. You're welcome, Chef. Thank you. You're so welcome. Let me get back to these comments. I'm gonna skip down. Not trying to be funny, y'all. Not trying to be funny. I'm skipping down to the comments. Uh, Too fast indoor karma. I'm finding you both. Child, them is billions for speaking negatively about court. Oh, not y'all speaking negatively about court. Good morning, deep conversations with Sean. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out too. She does commentate on all of our shows that we commentate pretty much over here as well. So y'all go check out my girl. Go over there, check out and subscribe. Okay, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. But good morning, love. See, Lord Karma, we're not even in night court getting fined. I found it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To press the see not send us mail prison. Y'all are too funny. But no, Nola didn't. Yeah. But it's the fact that she admitted it to us, y'all. Judge, presiding judge, Nola Reeds, just admitted to us what she was doing. Like, no, ma'am. Not the judge driving and texting, baby, wait till she hears my mouth. Nola Reeds, we finna snatch your phone. Okay, period. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And listen, so yeah, that was pretty much the morning interview. She did open up. Tamika opened up with just pretty much saying that she didn't like that the people were dragging her mama and her sister. She should have just left at her mama because, girl, your sister is gonna continue to be dragged. You saying that ain't gonna help it. She gonna continue to be dragged. And if we don't see your mama no more, it may die down just a little bit, just a little bit. If we don't see your mama no more on this screen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If the mama ain't no more on our screen, then I really, 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 really think that we might not be eating your mama up as much. But your sister, you can forget it. You can forget it. Oh, thank you, Miss Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Mary, for the cash app. Come on, love offer. I love it when you call it a love offer. I know that's right. I know that's right. Chef down the sisters and the mother need family therapy. I agree. I totally agree. I totally, totally agree. I totally agree. Um, don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. Can we find a judge? Can we find the judge for this? Well, okay, Judge, this is what I want you to say, Judge. When you open up night court tonight, I need you to find yourself. Find yourself, Judge. Find your ju- find yourself, Judge. Nola Reeds. I can never treat a child better than the other. Yeah. It causes so much in their adult life that's not necessary. So much added on trauma. We don't gotta do it. Oh Nola, drive and listen only. That's what I do. Period. Yes, thank you, Miss Mary. Be careful driving, Nola. Um, Tasha will never be great with the mama or Rockhead. Yep. What's going on, Kim and Nicole? What's going on, Kim and Nicole? Her mama earned the dragon. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree. She do earn the dragon. She do. Y'all make sure to like the video. I can text at a red light. Is you really at a red light though? Is you really at a red light? We appreciate all of the blessings and support. Yes, thank you so much. Simply Elegant One. Y'all know Simply Elegant One is my is just my mind. Okay, let's see. Yes, they need therapy, but if all attendees aren't open minded and receptive, it defeats the purpose. Yeah, I agree. Tasha has been uplifted in her wrongs, and I feel like she won't see the error of her ways. I agree. And listen, I'm not age shaming because I know y'all like to people like to put these labels on folks and stuff like that. I'm not age shaming at all, but since it's 49 years old, the way you've been, it's not going to change. I'm sorry. It's just not going to change. You literally are getting ready to be 50 years old and still doing the same thing. I don't know, but I agree with you, Sean. I do. The mother has betrayed her role as, yes, I agree, Shirley. I agree. Don warned everyone tuning in to you not on the road to watch out for people texting and driving. Period. Period, Holly. You better let them know. You better let them know. I'd rather see a show of that family doing real therapy. To be honest, God, I'm getting old. Yes, thank you, love. Thank you for everything that you do. That's a lot of red lights you getting caught at, Nola. That is too funny. Y'all giving Nola exactly what she deserved for telling us that she was driving. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The chat is a kiki today. It is. It is. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't mean to skip past you. Good morning. The problem is this toxic behavior carries to the next generations. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you gotta stop it and you gotta end it. And the crazy thing about it is Tasha's kids are seeing this. Wait, Tamika's kids are seeing this. You know, all of their family is seeing this. So I think somebody told me that they mom have three girls. So is it three sisters or is it just Tasha and Tamika? Let me look. Okay, so it's just the sister. So she has two children. I don't understand why you doing this, lady. Stop pitting your kids against each other. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Um, it's not age limit. Somebody about to turn 50 should have more sense and self-awareness. Okay, I just have to put the warnings out because people, yeah, you know that talk about old people, you age shame. That's just what they be saying. Agreed. The chat is a kiki today, and it is. The chat was a kiki yesterday and today, so I appreciate the kiki energy. I do, I do. We need Ayana Van Zandt for the Scott family, and do. Can we find the judge for texting and driving? That's what I want to know. Because I want to find the judge too, Lord Karma. Well, Nola Reeds, I'm in your business too. So do I need to mind my business? Mind the business that's paying me, which is this live right now. That's what I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna mind my business. Oh shoot, I just realized that the last name is Scott. Are they related to the other Scotts? No, you're not. Not to do this great. I'm about to do that. I think the mother just had Tasha and Tamika. Yeah, that's why I looked up. I was just making sure 'cause I thought somebody told me. Oh, I think maybe when we were talking about three girls, maybe we was talking about Tamika. I don't know. But anyway, it's only two of them, and that's Tasha and Tamika. I watched a portion of Tamika's video with her adult daughters. The youngest daughter isn't for the mess and putting her mom that they are putting her mom through. Yeah, she's not here for the mess. And um the crazy thing about it is um Tamika's oldest daughter was y'all did see her in the scene when the mom was going off and stuff like that. And my thing too is the mom going off like that in front of your granddaughter. Yeah, you don't care. You don't care. You do not care. Baby, I love it when Chef gets tickled. That laugh is everything. Thank you. Ayana would get the mama together. Sure would. Sure would. Y'all, this is a little bit off topic, but I was a little bored the other day, and I ain't gonna even say I was bored. I was I was just looking on YouTube, and I looked up Ayana Van Zant funniest moments. Baby, that Hazel E episode would never get old to me. Or that episode, who was that she was putting their face in the dirt? Ooh, yeah, Ayana was the key too. She was the key. I agree. This is a lot of red lights. Yeah, is you on a freeway? And no red lights on the freeway. How do Mom and Tasha use God to justify their actions? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Leave God out your mess. Leave God out your mess. Not a family tree is needed to determine if they are the same gene pool of the sky. Tamika's daughter is about to stop this messy cycle. Thank God. I hope so. I really do. I hope so. I was crying in the bushes. The world ain't been the same since Ayana left us. Well, they say Ayana got a YouTube channel. So if you feel some type of way, go there and check out her YouTube channel. Go check out her YouTube channel. Check out the YouTube channel. Um, when the grown-ups start, I take the children out so that they don't hear anything. You know, we used to be the same way growing up. Like if we ever got or if my adopted mom and her siblings ever got into an argument or she got into something with my older siblings, it was the same way. Like, please, you know, leave out of the room so that you guys don't see what's going on or so you guys aren't privy to a lot of things as well. So I agree. Take the kids out the room. But I mean she's an adult though too. Um Yeah, but when I say children, I'm more so more so talking about generational type of things, meaning that it rubs down. It rubs down. Listen, if y'all gonna sit up here and argue all the time, and I can't say nothing. I don't want to be in the room. What I want to be in the room for? Um, yeah, they're adult children, but we talking about passing these things down to generations and generations and generations. It ain't the same shit. But that's what I heard. That's what I heard. That was what I heard. Hola, y'all. I catch the piece of the live, getting ready for my doctor's appointment. Well, good morning, Shar. I hope and pray that everything goes well with your doctor's appointment. I do indeed. Yeah, it carries. It does. Um, I was on the street avoiding traffic. Okay, 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 okay. Um, Lord, she's still in the chat. Have you made it to your destination? And she said that in capital letters, so I'm assuming she may have raised her voice at you a little bit, Nola. I mean, but we all got the same question. Have you made it to your destination? Oh shoot, I look up Iana's funniest moment. Oh my gosh, when you do, you're gonna be on the floor laughing. Cause let me tell y'all something. I be looking up funny moments from a lot of people, but that one right there, that's a different one. Um, them girls don't like watching their grandma. Well, and I don't even necessarily think it's the fact that they're disrespecting their mother. It's the fact that the family is up in the rift, period. And this is the fact that the grandmama, although we see her disrespecting Tamika, but she's disrespecting the entire family. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And again, we can't keep passing this thing down. We can't keep passing this thing down, which I'll say again, it starts from somewhere. So, what did, how was Gloria brought up? It starts from somewhere. It absolutely starts from somewhere. And I'm just again hoping and praying that this doesn't affect or roll down to the kids at all. That's my thing. But no, they're not here for them disrespecting their mother, of course. But it again, it becomes a whole family type of situation. Then I'm here now. If I still don't start, my grandma was like that with me and my sister when we were little. Then flipped. Then when we got grown, once she noticed, I said, "Nope, I'm not saying nothing." Yeah, and one thing, and I think if people have never been in that type of position where parents have chosen others over you, and you feel like the oddball out, you feel like you can't call because you're not gonna give me any advice to help me. You're gonna try to tear me down. Well, you wouldn't be in this situation if this. You trying to tear me down. You're not trying to build me up. And that's another thing that's missing. There's no build up. There's no build up. I don't care how grown you get. You want somebody to build you up versus tearing you down. I don't care how old you get. That's just what that is. You can't tell me if y'all mama is still living. I know some people unfortunately do not have their mothers anymore. But if your mother is still living, you are grateful for your mama to call you and congratulate you or give you good advice or be on your side with something. It feels good, right? Even as an adult. That's not what Tamika is getting. You know what I mean? And she ain't been getting it. And it's crazy. I bet the judge is getting her nail and hair done for court tonight. Kids hear a lot and see too much. Absolutely. And Tamika has grandchildren. Tamika has grandchildren. So it's a thing that the whole family needs help. Yeah, their family is in crisis. Absolutely. The whole family needs help. I think the mom had to over compensate for Tasha because she was the bigger girl while neglecting Tamika. Mm. Yeah, and again, sparing feelings and not really being there. I could see that too. I reckon them sisters are insecure too with the father leaving. It screams it. Mm. Okay, interesting, interesting. Good morning. It's obvious that Rocky is to blame for Tasha's solo career not taking off. It seems. I, again, I ain't fit to blame. I ain't fit to put all the blame on Tasha. I'm fit to put all the blame on Rocky. It's on Tasha too. But I know what you're saying, Sharice. Good morning. Good morning. Always been a mess. Candy is not to blame for her solo career. It's Rocky. Yeah, well, Rocky been her manager for over 20 years, and y'all still in the same place. That's crazy to me. Boy, that is fake. And you don't get this out of my face. Um, Good morning. Oh, wait. Let me read this. My mother was treated some type of way by her mother, so I don't deal with that lady. I love her from afar. I'm grown, and I'll be if I'm allow myself to be mistreated. So you know what, Jamie? It's crazy that you said that because it took me a while to see the mistreatment that I was receiving as well. Um, And I think a lot of times you because you're looking for that validation, sometimes you just don't see it. or you see it and you just don't say nothing, you don't act on it, you don't do any of that. But when I tell y'all that I have a mother who is literally out here, she's a very jealous person, and she's literally out here, and I can tell y'all this because I said to her face too. Um, but not only that, she likes to pin my siblings against me. And it's so crazy because I'm a very easygoing person. I don't bother anybody. But the crazy thing is, y'all, when any one of them needs something, including my parents, guess who is the first one that they call? I don't care what it may be. And then I'm like, I'm over here trying to focus on my health, trying to focus on me. But y'all literally call me for every single thing and y'all steady mistreat me. So I feed them from a long handle spoon. And I realized that first, I'm like, yo, I love my family and I really want to be on that same page with my family. Because when we get together as a family, it we rock this world. We do, we rock this world. But it is so hard to literally be that go-to person and people still treat you like you trash. So, that's just listen, it has taken me 30 years to see that. And again, I just I don't wish it on anybody. But I know that there are plenty of people who deal with this, unfortunately. But listen, feed them from a long handle spoon, honey. Feed them from a long handle spoon. Feed them from a long handle spoon. Good morning, sweet pea. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Um, hey y'all, I'm back. LOL had to jump on a Zoom meeting at work. Well, I'm glad that you are back. Jimmy Bell, I'm glad that you are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ask Jermaine why your album didn't come out. Absolutely. 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 Um, and Tiger Tigger, whatever his name is, he actually said that he asked um Tasha, had she spoken with Jermaine Dupri or had him and Rocky spoken with Jermaine Dupri about their solo album? And she said no. That's what he said. Good morning, Chef. Hey, BJ, what is going on? What's going on, BJ? How you doing? How you doing? I haven't seen you in quite some time. What is going on? I hope all is well. I understand sometimes we got to pull away from YouTube and deal with real life issues. So I pray that all is well with you and your family. Demetria, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chef Don Don Miles in chat. Good morning, Juan Davis. Good morning. Chef, is she a narcissist? Yes, she is. She a narcissist. And um also I don't mind saying this because it's gonna be in my documentary, but uh my parents are also addicts, so it doesn't make it any better either. So, that's just it's just what that is. I try to find that love and that peace to still love and understand them in the best way that I possibly can, but it never works out. When I say that lady, I'm referring to my grandmother. I don't deal with her, but I'm not disrespectful to her. However, if I give it to me, I'm gonna run with it. Yeah, I'm a return. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Jamie. You just not out here disrespecting you. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can disrespecting your grandmother. I can agree with that. I'm sorry that she pins them against yourself, Chef. We all love, care, and respect you. Thank you so much, Ebony M. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have one sister that I rock with, and when I say I rock with. Talk to her every day, but all of my other siblings, we're most definitely estranged. Child, I'll tell y'all this quick story. One time I got admitted into the hospital. This was actually last year. Was admitted into the hospital. It kept me for a whole week, running all these tests, doing everything, and they had came back and was like, "Well, we're gonna need to keep you again. We're gonna actually need to send you somewhere to do further testing, but we need to keep you in the hospital because we really just don't know what the issue is, right?" So I'm in the hospital, and My sister has children, so I can understand, and she works a full-time job, so I totally get her not coming up to the hospital as much, but she showed out and came literally every day, probably except for one day that I was there. However, the whole 2.5 weeks that I ended up being in the hospital, my parents showed up. They showed up, looked at me, looked out the window, and said, "Ooh, I don't like hospitals, so I'm finna go." So literally, they walked in the room, looked at me. "Hey, son," looked out the window. "Ooh, I don't like hospitals," and they left. And they wonder why I don't speak to them about what's going on with me. That's why. Y'all not gonna keep on using me as your little whatever you doing. It's not right. And so again, I can totally understand the toxicity of pinning siblings against each other and really honestly just doing those types of things because it just never works out well. It just never works out well. And one of the things that really bothers me the most is I don't want to my nieces and my nephews to grow up with with that type of mentality. Like I don't like to see it. So it does bother me a lot, but it is very much so peaceful not really dealing with them and feeding them from a long handle spoon, you know? And so, that's the reason why I say I can relate in some sense. Can't say I can relate to this particular story, but I can relate in some sense for this. So yeah. Where does the siblings rivalry come from? I believe this dysfunction has been around a while. That's what I've been saying, Joyce. It has to come from somewhere, and it seems like maybe Gloria might have a sibling situation with her siblings because I can speak from my mom. She don't really got no good relationship with her siblings either. So it comes from somewhere. It absolutely comes from somewhere. Uh, let's see. Come through future documentary. Yeah, so I've actually been. This is a crazy thing. I've actually been working on this documentary for some time now, but there's keep being like life important, like important life situations that end up happening that I want to put in there. So since I told you guys that I'm getting ready to have a procedure, um, some of that might be in there. Chef, you seem to have a good heart. I do. I really do. I really do. And honestly, I give everybody an opportunity until they prove to me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you know how sometimes people can tell you how things are gonna go, but I am the one that would take a chance with someone just to see it for myself. And I don't know what type of trait that is, but that's just how I am. I really do have a good heart. I try to see good in everybody. I really do. We can't forget how Jackie from Basketball Wives threatened our daughters. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, that's a good example. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. That's just the tip of the iceberg with the whole hospital thing. That's the tip of the iceberg. If if I really, 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 really told y'all some of the things y'all mouth would literally be on the floor. With some of the things that I've been through with my parents. Factories, people didn't even know she had 3 kids. They thought she just had two from Doug. Hmm. I'm sorry, they did that, chef. Child, thank you, but my parent child. That's why I say it is one of those situations where you literally can cut off your family if they're not serving you well. You have to feed them from a long handle spoon, not necessarily cutting them off, but feed them from a long handle spoon. I agree with y'all. It's okay to cut family off. Your mental health depends on it. Absolutely, absolutely. Wow. Who does that when you're in the hospital? When they said that, I looked at my mom and I was like, "So y'all leaving?" She was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go." Not you finna go ahead and go like you've been here for 20 minutes. You've been here for all of 5 minutes and you ready to go. I don't like hospitals either, but I'm in them. What's the tea? So yeah. Not I don't like hospitals. I'm so sorry. And listen, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Just the tip of the iceberg. Right at Ebony self pace is priority or self peace is priority. Love them from a distance. Absolutely. You have to. You have to. Um, and when you peep the gaslighting game and distance yourself, they want to be around, but they owed you whom they can bully. No, ma'am, no, sir. And that's what it was. I allowed them people to bully my feelings, and it's just not gonna happen no more. It's not gonna happen anymore. Um, I couldn't agree with you more at Jamie. Yes, yes. I'm about to get my dreadlocks retwist. I'll holler at y'all later. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us, Ebony M. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don is an amazing person. I truly love him like a brother. I call him little bro for a reason. I'm always going hard for him on period. And I appreciate it, sis, on period. I mean, if I was on camera, you would see me doing my period thing on period. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, sis. I appreciate it. Um, if you ever watched The Last Airbender, my younger sister is and I avoid her at all costs. Yeah, sometimes you got to. You got to. Well, I got some siblings that I avoid because baby. I be ready to throw bros. You keep playing with me. Don't play in my face. Do not play in my face. That's another reason why I try to leave people alone because I don't play with people. All right, listen, y'all. So I wanted to bring that to y'all this morning. This has been our morning chat. For those of you that care, Grown in Gospel, the new show that Carlos King is producing that is coming on We Does air tonight. So I'm gonna tune in and we will review it tomorrow. Actually, also Power Ghost Book 2 actually comes out tomorrow as well. However, you guys know that you can watch it at midnight. And so we are going to review that on Friday as well. What's today? Thursday? Today is Thursday, so we'll review it tomorrow. Well, I might say one of them for Saturday because I do still have my hot topics that I do on Fridays. We do have a few more episodes. I think we have like 3 more episodes of the hot topic, the weekly hot topics. Yeah, so we have this week and then 2 more after that, and then it's a wrap for weekly hot topics. So just be on the lookout on the community wall for my new announcements coming up. Okay, listen, y'all. If you would like to bless the channel, you can. You have 3 options. You have 3 options. The first way that you can bless the channel is free. It's free 99, and that's by liking the video. But if you would also like to donate to the channel, you can via Cash App, $ Chef Don Don 2, or via Venmo, drop the $ and it's just Chef Don Don 2. Okay. It is greatly appreciated over here. I appreciate y'all for lighting this chat up this morning. Thank you. I apologize about the previous live because I had a previous live scheduled, but for some odd reason, y'all couldn't hear me. And it's so weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you all have a blessed and fantastic day. And listen, don't let the peoples get to you today. Okay. Don't let the peoples get to you today. All right. Try not to at least. Chef is wonderful, but him and the crew put me on FMLA when I said I was okay and I'm still bitter. LOL. Well, you can keep on laughing because now I think you're gonna be on suspension for driving and texting. hmm I can't find you in court because it ain't my courtroom. I can't find you in court, but I sure can. I sure can put up a suspension letter. So be on the lookout for that. And be on the lookout for that. All right. Speaking of night court, Nola Reed has a channel that you guys need to go subscribe to. But on Thursday night, she does have uh, night court. Okay, it is fun, it is interactive, and you better be on time because you will be fined by the judge. Okay, but we have a good time over there on night court. So make sure that you guys are present. I believe night court starts at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken. Help me out, Central Time or 7. I'm not sure which one it is, 7 or 7:30, one of them. Go over to her page, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and that's how you're gonna find out. See, if you hit that notification bell. Now, I do know that YouTube is being real finicky with the with notifications, but try your best to at least make sure you're still subscribed to your favorite content creators, and make sure that you do have that notification bell matched for all of your content creators as well. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, you all have a great day. And I will check with you guys later on today. And again, don't let the people get to you. All right, y'all. Bye.